As everybody knows, crime is overwhelming cities run by Democrats. I guess there are a few Republicans, but it's not nearly what it is on the left. So, because there are so many bodies in the streets, Joe Biden can't deny it's happening, like he denies inflation, the border intrusion. He denies all that. He can't deny dead bodies in the street, and they're there. So he has to deal with it. But he's really not going to deal with it. He's going to talk about gun control. Now, we learned that. Maybe he'll switch it, but it's going to be about guns, not murderers using guns, just guns. First, the approval rating for Biden is 52%. And about 46% disapprove, according to Rasmussen today. Same numbers come down on American Research Group. On that polling place, ARG, Biden's down 5 points in a month. I don't really know what's driving that, probably higher food and gas prices, but I'm not quite sure. All right, so before we get to Joe Biden's crime profile, I want to tell you about what's really happening in this country, and it's very, very disturbing, at least to me. So when Mr. Biden talks at the White House tomorrow, we still don't know what time. Joe, we don't really know, but it'll be after lunch. Yes, that nice lunch. But it'll be at the White House. So he can't attack his own. He can't attack Democratic governors and mayors, as we have in California, in Illinois, in New York, where the crime is just shocking. So let's just give me a few highlights, all right? So here's what Joe Biden should talk about. Portland, Oregon. Murder rate up 800%. That's not a typo. 800% year to year, Portland, Oregon. Chicago. Just last weekend, Father's Day weekend, 7 people murdered, 45 wounded. 1 2-day period. All right, LA. Homicides up by 95% year to year. 95%. That's Eric Garcetti, the mayor. San Francisco. May, homicides up 100% from last year. 100% San Francisco. New York City. Shooting incidents have increased 73% year to year. 73%. That's de Blasio. Philadelphia. Jim Kenney, the mayor. All right. Homicides up 38% year to year. Baltimore. 57 people have been murdered in the last 50 days. In Baltimore. Not a lot of people live in Baltimore. 57 people murdered, 50 days. Overwhelming number of them African American, as they are in all of these towns, except Portland. Washington, D.C., that's Muriel Bowser, all right? Homicides up 25%. Minneapolis up 56%. Seattle, highest number of homicides in Seattle in 26 years. All Democratic-run cities, most of them have Democratic governors. Okay, there was a mayoral primary in New York today. There will be a Democrat mayor, Curtis Sliwa, the guardian angel guy. He's running on the Republican side, but it's overwhelmingly Democrat in this town, in New York City. Okay? And you can't go on a subway here. You can't. You can't walk in Times Square unless you want to be in danger. Okay. So Biden has never been a problem solver. He's a career politician. You know that. Okay, he's from Delaware, and he's never, ever been an innovative guy or a guy with new ideas. He's a party apparatchik. But when Bill Clinton was president, it was tough on crime, Joe. Joe was the toughest guy in town on the thugs, and he even used that word. He wanted to put those people away. Roll the tape.
They will, or a portion of them will, become the predators 15 years from now. And Madam President, we have predators on our streets that society has, in fact, in part because of its neglect, created. Again, it does not mean because we created them that we somehow forgive them or do not take them out of society to protect my family and yours from them. They are beyond the pale, many of those people. Beyond the pale. And it's a sad commentary on society. We have no choice but to take them out of society. And the truth is, we don't very well know how to rehabilitate them at that point. That's the sad truth.
Yeah, huh? Joe Biden, take them out of society. But now, Joe's woke. Joe is virtuous. Joe has seen the light. Now, we're not going to take them anywhere. We're going to let them run wild. We're going to let them out with no bail. We're going to knock out all mandatory sentencing for even the most heinous who can't be rehabilitated. Woke Joe, Rip Van Biden, has woke up. He's enlightened now. So tomorrow, in his address, it's not going to be that, which you just heard. It's going to be, these guns, the guns are what does it. As I told you yesterday, I was in Wyoming all last week. Everybody has a gun. One of the lowest murder rates in the country. Not the guns, Joe. All right? I know you're getting enough sleep because you got nothing on your daily schedule. I know you're woke, but you need to wake up. These are bad people. People that have to be punished, Joe. No matter what color they are, they have to be punished. You going to say that tomorrow? No, you're not. And I'm going to rip into you tomorrow because I know what you're going to say.